The morning sunlight filled the streets of Connaught Place, Delhi, buzzing with life and movement. Among the crowd walked a young woman who looked completely ordinary. White kurta, blue jeans, hair tied in a ponytail, glasses on her face. She looked like a typical college student. No one would have guessed that she was Aryani Sharma, India's youngest IPS officer and the additional DCP of South Delhi. Her full name was Aryani Rajput Sharma, but professionally she was known simply as Aryani Sharma. Her father was a retired army colonel. Her mother was a well-known lawyer. Justice wasn't a career choice for Aryani. It was part of her upbringing. At the age of 12, she had spoken up against discrimination faced by a poor student in her school. Even then, people knew this girl was different. Today, Aryani had deliberately hidden her identity. For the past few weeks, she had received multiple complaints about police harassment in this area, but every time an inspection team was sent, everything looked normal. So she decided to investigate herself, as a civilian. She walked toward Rameshwar Market, where small vendors and street sellers earned their daily bread. That's when she noticed something. A young man, around 22 or 23, was selling fruits on a handcart. He looked poor but hardworking. Fresh fruits were neatly arranged on his cart. Aryani stopped and asked, "Brother, how much for 1 kilo of apples?" The boy smiled. 80 rupees per kilo, ma'am. You can taste them if you want." She liked his honesty. Just as she was about to buy the apples, 2 policemen arrived, a head constable and a constable. The moment the boy saw their uniforms, his face dropped. The head constable shouted, "Manoj, you set up your cart here again? Didn't I tell you yesterday to leave?" Manoj panicked. "Sir, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just selling fruits. My mother is sick. I need money for my sister's education." The constable snapped. "No excuses, no license, no cart." Manoj folded his hands. "Sir, I've applied for the license. It's under process. Please give me 1 more week." Aryani listened carefully. She knew the law. Street vendors are legally allowed to work while their license is under process. The head constable growled, "Enough. Either pay 500 rupees right now or get out." Aryani's blood boiled. This was straight-up bribery. Manoj said in a trembling voice, "Sir, I don't have that much money. I've only sold 100 rupees worth today." Without warning, the constable slapped Manoj hard across the face. He fell to the ground. People nearby froze and slowly backed away. Aryani had seen enough. She stepped forward. "Stop. What do you think you're doing?" The head constable sneered. "For you, get lost before we lock you up too." "I'm a citizen," Aryani said firmly, "and I have the right to question illegal behavior. You're demanding a bribe and assaulting him." The constable laughed. "Looks like you don't know your place." "When it comes to right and wrong," Aryani replied, "there is no place." The head constable pulled out his baton. "Shut up and leave or you'll get the same treatment." Calm, unshaken, Aryani said, "What you're doing is illegal. I will file a complaint." The constable laughed. "Complain to whom? We are the police." Aryani pulled out her phone. "This is being recorded. Let's see who listens." That's when the head constable tried to snatch her phone. She dodged. Her reflexes, sharpened by IPS training, were fast. The baton came down. Her phone hit the ground. The screen shattered. The constable mocked. "Now where's your complaint?" Aryani's expression didn't change. "You've made a very big mistake."
They laughed. Minutes later, they overturned Manoj's cart and walked away. Fruits scattered across the road. Aryani helped Manoj up. "Does this happen every day?" she asked. Manoj nodded. "Every day. Earlier it was once a week. Now it's daily. Why don't you complain?" He smiled bitterly. "Complain to whom? These same people sit in the police station." Aryani understood. This wasn't an incident. It was a system. "Don't worry," she said. "From tomorrow, no one will touch you." "How are you so sure?" Manoj asked. "Because the truth always wins," she replied. "It just takes the right timing." The next day. This time, Aryani came prepared. A hidden camera, backup nearby, witnesses all around. At 10:30 a.m., the same 2 officers arrived. They mocked her, threatened her, tried to intimidate her again. And this time, she didn't step back. She blocked an attack, disarmed the baton, sent one officer stumbling to the ground. The crowd gasped. 5 minutes later, 3 police vehicles arrived. Senior officers stepped out and saluted her. The head constable went pale. Aryani showed her ID. "I am Aryani Sharma, IPS, Additional DCP, South Delhi." Silence. Both officers were arrested on the spot, charged with bribery, assault, and abuse of power. But this wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Operation Clean Sweep. Investigations revealed a massive corruption network operating across 15 police stations. Street vendors were being extorted for lakhs every month. Threats followed. Surveillance. Anonymous calls. A powerful businessman, Vinod Shukla, was behind it all. Aryani gathered evidence, audio recordings, financial trails. One coordinated operation later, 25 corrupt officers arrested, 50 lakh cash seized, the mastermind exposed. Vinod Shukla was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Epilogue. Months later, Aryani passed through the same market. Manoj's cart had grown into a proper shop. His sister was studying nearby. His mother was receiving treatment. Because of you, Manoj said, we can live without fear. Aryani smiled. I didn't change your life, she said. I just stopped injustice. Even today, Aryani Sharma sometimes walks the streets in plain clothes, not to investigate, but to make sure that no new Manoj is being